Hi, good evening. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts.
Oh, sorry, I've just realised I've got.
Hang on.
Have you not got your microphone on?
Bear with.
1 second.
Bear with. The microphones are coming.
Oh, hold on, I need to.
Comments aren't in, are they yet? Nobody's there yet.
Oh, what are you watching?
Have we?
So, yeah.
Can you
Right.
push that into there? Click it.
Don't know, can I?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Sorted.
Oh,
I need to switch that on.
got me handprint then, didn't you?
Oh.
Are we on? This on?
This is. It's coming up.
Yes. Anybody watching, let us know.
Yay! There we go.
Can you hear us now?
Hey, sorry about that, everybody.
It's a good job the mics weren't live. You swore then.
Oops.
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 Oh.
Bottoms.
Oh, we've had a laugh today. Honestly,
More than
Jane.
one.
So, Stephanie says to me, I needed to test this product, right? And it's on tomorrow's show at 9 o'clock, Sublimation, and it's stickers. So, you print onto, she gave me these glossy sticker sheets, right? So, I said, well, how do these work then? Because there's no instructions that came with it. We're doing instructions for you. So, well, you print it on your Sublimation printer, and then you take the stickers off and you put them on things that don't necessarily have to have a high polyester count. And I was like, okay. So I printed it on the Sublimation printer, didn't dry. So I rang her up, I went, it's not drying. She went, what do you mean it's not drying? I'm like, it's not drying. So she said, give me 5 minutes. She rings me back, she said, okay, I've missed a little vital piece of information here. At which point I just burst out laughing. You have to print onto the Sublimation paper and then heat press it onto the stickers. And then the stickers are waterproof, heat proof, you can go outside. I was like, okay, so 2 pieces of information. First, I need to print it on paper. And second, I need to heat set it. She was like, yeah, it was very, very funny. I was crying, laughing. It was fabulous. Anyway, welcome
People say
to...
you can't hear you.
My mic's on, love.
Yeah.
It'll be your end somewhere, Lily, if you need to check. My mic's on, we
It's
might need to
the
come
light's
out.
going up and down as you talk.
Can't hear you, Mel. Right, hang on. Let's turn my mic off and mic on again. It is on. It's green. Can you hear me now? Need to put my comment in, please, if you can hear me.
No.
Can't hear you, Mel. Yes, I have got my mic on, Wendy. Mel microphone. I've got it, Alison. We're on it. Good evening. I got a message half hour ago for the show. Okay. Right. Can anyone tell me if they can hear me?
Tracy can.
Right. Tracy can. Everyone can.
Yeah,
You're saying yes
that's it.
now.
There we are.
Great.
See? Technology. Best thing to do. Turn it off. Turn it on again.
If it don't work.
Welcome to live shopping. We've got an all-female team tonight.
Woo woo.
We've got Jane on cameras.
Hello.
We've got Lily in the producer's seat.
Hello.
And we're going to do Pictionary. I'm going to do one and Lily's going to do one. And because everyone's gone to Glasgow, we're going to give away 400 points.
Woo!
Lovely. I like that.
Actually, should we do 500 points? Let's do 500 points. I haven't done it on any shows today. Let's just do
We've
it.
not done anything,
I
have
get
we?
in trouble. I get in trouble. Standard.
Story of your life, that.
Yes, absolutely. Right, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping because it's super, super easy and super fast for us to be able to shop with us here at Highlight Crafts. So you can watch us on YouTube if you want to put us on your TV. You can also watch us on Facebook and Instagram, and you can watch us on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now, if you're going to shop on either of our social platforms, each product that we show you will have a code, and all you need to do is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that will automatically put that product into a basket for you. Then you'll get a direct message from us. When you open that message, you'll find a link. Click the link. That will take you to highlightcrafts.com, where I need you to log into your account. That's super important because then you get your club member benefits, and then check out those baskets, because the sooner you do, the sooner we can send your product out. Now then, if you would prefer to shop with us on our website, you can also do that. So go to highlightcrafts.com, click watch live, press play, and as soon as that show goes live, all the products will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then just select the ones that you want to buy, and they'll go into a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. Click on that bag. That will take you through that checkout process, so you don't need codes if you're shopping on the website. Now, if you would like to shop ahead, and you might want to do this, because tomorrow we have got our trick or treat event where we've got everything on every show is at least 10% discounted, at least. I've got a cutting craftorium deal where you get 5 of them for $19.99. Right, so you might want to be shopping ahead tonight at midnight. Jane, you're pulling some funny faces at me.
Yeah, they keep saying about you sound echoey.
Right.
Right, let me switch. I'll switch this off again and back on, and then we'll see if that makes a difference.
Okay, we'll try that. These might need to go back into the case again.
Right, is that any better?
Is this any better? Do I still sound like I'm underwater or echoing? Because somebody let me know, please, and then we can decide what we need to do. Fastest fingers first. Ooh.
Oh, nobody's saying anything.
Come on, somebody needs to let me know if you can hear me. Come on, somebody. Anybody?
Well, Joe says brilliant, Mel.
Right.
Laura says it's better.
Right.
Anyone
That
else?
better?
Any more?
Any more for any more? Roll up, roll up.
Tracy can hear you. Karen says
It's still
better.
the same, says Chris.
Oh.
Oh.
No, sorry, you're still echoing. Right, you know what? Let's put this back in here and let's get the other mic out. See you in a minute, but stay there. I'm coming back. Right,
Apparently I'm still louder than you.
probably, because you're speaking right into that mic.
I'm doing this. I'll do this instead.
Right, now then, is that better? Still the same. I've been cutting out my hollyhocks dies this afternoon, very intricate.
Still echoing.
Still echoing. Switch mic with Jane. I can't switch mic with Jane.
I haven't got one.
Jane hasn't got a mic on, love. I can't switch anything because she's not there. No echo, says Linda.
So some are all right and some aren't.
Yes, on YouTube. Maybe it's not our end. I don't know what to say about that. Let's see how we get on. Gosh, there's a lot of you with us this evening. Thank you. Is it any better now I've switched? You were all good. Pauline says still the same. Tracy says you're all good. Jane is still louder than Mel. Right, Jane. The sound is better, not brilliant, but better. It might be, well, who knows? I don't know. I don't do technology. It's one of those things, isn't it? Right. First of all, before we start, our lovely Alan, Reno's sewing patchwork guy, has sent in some pictures to show you. Hi, David and Mel. Here is the colouring picture I did with the creative colouring markers. That's rather good, isn't it? Look at that. I know, right? How fab is that? And then, this one makes me laugh. Get in so they can read the text. He's made parachutes. Isn't that brilliant? I love that. Thank you, Alan, for sending those in. Right, let's get stuck in because we've got some good deals for you tonight. I'm going to start with our deal of the day. Now then, this is ridiculously good. So, first of all, what we're bringing you is this watercolour pad. If you've never tried colouring, it's one of the easiest mediums to start with because it's really forgiving. You can add colour and you can take it away. So that takes the fear out, which is fabulous. So you're going to get a pack of 30 A4 sheets of 300 GSM cold pressed watercolour card. This is normally $24.99. Okay, and I went into the range the other week to get some stuff for the Sospeso samples. Good grief, watercolour card's gone through the roof. So that's a good price at $24.99. However, that's not what we do at Highlight Crafts, is it? So on top of that, we're going to give you this pad of black watercolour card. So if you're on Stephanie's painting journey, you know that she loves colouring on or painting on black. So you're going to get 15 sheets of that. Then you're going to get a paint palette. So you're not paying for that one. You're not paying for that either. You're not paying for your water brush pens that are normally $12.99, and you get 6 of them. Now these, I've paid over £8 for one brush like this in the past, just because it had a brand name on. These are brilliant. The two most important things for me is it's got that long barrel, so you're not continuously getting up to go to the tap to fill it back up. And it has a valve, so once you've pushed on the side of that pen, that water flow comes through, but only when you depress that brush. They're brilliant, these, absolutely brilliant. So you're getting those free. But this is the really exciting bit. Let me get the demo set, because these are brand new to us today. So we're doing a deal of the day on a brand new product. So you've got from Royal and Langnickel, who are a worldwide renowned art brand. So we're not talking about a craft paint here, we're talking about a paint that is used by artists, so you can tell the quality of that. You get 28 paints and a brush, all in the little case. These are creamy, guys. I'll tell you what they remind me of. I have the full set of the Gansai Tambi paints. They were expensive, but they're really good. These, for me, match that quality, and I don't say that lightly. They're super, super, super creamy. Let me just get my spritz bottle and I'll show you. So if I just spritz, I don't know, let's do the blue. Let's just get a little bit of water on there. I'll take the brush out of here, and I'm just going to start to mix that paint with that water. And you'll see these are luscious. They're creamy. They're silky. Look at that. Look at the consistency that you've got. It's like the consistency of single cream. It is fabulous. And the colours are stunning. I'm just going to pop that down there. We haven't got a demo space tonight, have we? And it's a bit of a pain in the neck, but hey ho. I feel like I'm crafting at home. Everything on top of everything else. So, oh no, I don't want to paint over that. Look at this. Put that down and just press. Now this is on black. Look at the coverage of that on black. Look at that. If that was an inferior quality paint, you wouldn't be able to do that. Look at that. And I can go right up. Look how it's pulling the colour out of that brush. Look at that, guys. And I can get right to the end of that pad. That is phenomenal. These paints are stunning. Please don't miss out on this. Now, our deal of the days, we bring you a special each day. And our deal of the days end at 1 minute to midnight. The price goes back up. So if you would prefer to pay $62.95, that's up to you. But all of it, everything today for $24.99. Please don't miss out on that. Look at that as a gift. Maybe you've got somebody who wants to start and have a go at craft and watercolour. That, honestly, that's bonkers. Bonkers price. Love that. Please don't miss out on that. It's brilliant. Right, let's have a look at these. Now, Stephanie bought you these the other day. The glass and porcelain opaque pens. So you get 12 pieces. They're a 1.2mm nib, so they're a nice nib width. You just shake them and then depress them. No, you depress it down. Now, when you're doing that with a pen, don't do that, because every time you lift it up, it stops the flow. Just press down. Let's see if I've got some card under here, blinking out. There's all sorts under here. Just press down once, like that, and then it will flow through. Look at that. The fluidity of these pens is brilliant. Now, they should be $32.99. Today, we're doing them for you at £16.50. So if you've got anything like your little ceramic tea light jars, anything like that, and you want to just paint something on it or personalise it, you could do like print off a letter from a font, put it inside the glass tea light, and then paint on the outside. with this, so trace it. And what that means then is that you can still put a candle inside and burn it. But they also work really, really well on ceramic. These are a brilliant pen. Look at that level of metallic in there. They're stunning. But the fact that they will go on glass and ceramic and be permanent is a game changer for these. I think they're absolutely phenomenal. So Shop Glass will get you those for £16.50. Remember, all the prices that we're showing you are before your discounts. You've got a white in there and a black. You've got your gold and silver, and then you've got your pink, your blue, your purple, your brown, your green, your orange, your yellow, and your red. These, honestly, seriously, really, really good quality. I was so impressed when I used these for the first time. I've got them. Of course I have. It's a pen. Jane, your pen's on my desk.
Yeah.
I pinched one of Jane's yesterday. I'm a little devil for that. Right, now then, we have a lovely customer of ours called Jennifer. Not like Jenny, Jennifer. And she set herself up a little website called Jenny Wren Cards. And what she's been doing is making cards to sell for charity. So she supports Diabetes UK, Cancer Research UK, and Guide Dogs for the Blind. So she started doing some quotes, and what Stephanie said to her was, why don't you just give us the quotes, we'll lay them all out properly, and then we can sell them on air for you. We'll just charge like $4.99, and people can buy them and you can give the money to charity. So that's what we're doing. So first of all is volume number 1. It's called Handmade with Love. So I'm just going to read you a couple. Desperation, determination and deliberation work wonders together to accomplish work by a deadline. I always work better when I've got a late deadline. I don't know what it is. I think it focuses me. If you're struggling to work something out, have a change, rest. When you return to it, you'll wonder why it was so difficult. You're right there, Jen. Never get in a rut. It's very difficult to get out of it. I love that. If you get out of your bed on the wrong side, look in the mirror and smile. Someone will look back at you with a big smile on their face, which will cheer you up to cope with the rest of the day. So you've got lots of almost like positive affirmations, which is super sweet. So that's your first one. You get loads more in there as well. Now your second one is volume 2. If you're under the weather, remember there's light at the end of the tunnel. That's a nice one. Your family, your health and friends are the most important in your life. You've then got, if you need a challenge, try something new, completely out of your comfort zone. I think Jennifer did that when she set up a website. Then we've got when you're up to your eyes with work. This is good for us. When you're up to your eyes in work, remember to always have some me time each day. You'll feel better for it. She's not wrong, to be fair. And then the next one is so that one is Shop Quote. And this one is your Christmas one. So this is the latest one. So if you've got the other two, this is the one. Enjoy the festive season. It'll be another year before it comes round again. There you are. We do run around like headless chickens at Christmas, don't we?
One day.
We shop like there's a war on
I know.
for one day.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing?
I have no idea. I've stopped doing that now.
Oh, I have too. I don't like doing that. Greetings are sent out before the festive season, just to keep in touch with those who can't be with you at Christmas. Nice, aren't they? So if you want to support those charities, Shop Christmas $4.99 will get you that one, and I know Jennifer will be really super proud. It'll make a day that. Right, let's move on to this. This is brilliant. So I have this at home now. Bought it. Of course I did. Buy everything, don't I? Thinking murder. And I have all my cleaning stuff in. So I have my microfiber cloth in there, a damp one. I have a dry one in there. I have my Purdian Fig spray and all my little aromatherapy bottles in the bottom. And then I have like my polish in there as well for the wood. But this comes out. So, she says, there you go. Comes out. So if you wanted a bigger open space, I think this would be really nice for a herb planter on the windowsill. That'd be really lovely. Or in the bathroom with all your face cloths, etc. in there. But whatever you're going to use it for, it's metal. I love the fact that it's got the faux leather straps, and I love the fact that it's riveted into that metal. So you've got the choice of whether you fill it like that or whether you use it with the grid in there as well. This would actually be really nice. In fact, you know what? Might have to buy another one. I just had a thought. So at Christmas, I always buy Mick and George's brother and Matthew, my son, and Jack now, like deodorants and shower gels and shampoos and nice stuff. That would be lovely. Wrapped in some cellophane with a nice bow around the top. I think because it's grey, I like it. However, if you don't like the grey, paint it with your Cadence. Paint it with your Cadence, put your stickers on it, paint it with Stephanie's painting, all of that, cracking. Now, should be $8.99, $6.49 today. We've only got how many, Lily? 3. We've only got 3. So if you want one of those, you're going to have to be quick.
Put potatoes in it in the kitchen.
You could put potatoes in it in the kitchen, Jane. Yes, you could. Look at you. Just swap.
No, you're all right.
Right, let's talk these now. We're getting to that time of year now. There's no getting away from it, is that the clocks go back this weekend. We get an extra hour in bed, Jane.
I'm in Cornwall for that.
Oh, nice.
Can't wait.
I'm here. Oh, yeah, I'm at home. I get an extra hour at home this
Nice.
weekend. Nice. Oh,
Aren't we doing well?
we are. Right, let's have a look. Anila says, can we wash the glass in dishwasher if you use the markers, please? Yes. So, let me read you the instructions. UK, apply, clean and to... Right, I have to translate. Apply to clean and grease-free items. The pre-trimmed item is dried for 8 hours and added to a cold, normal oven that is then switched on at 230 degrees. After 40 minutes, turn the oven off and let it cool with the project inside it. All right, so you bake it in the oven. So yes, absolutely. As long as you bake it and it sets, you can then wash them. Aileen says, I have the caddy on my craft table with lots of bits and bobs in. It's really good, isn't it? I love it. Right, let's have a look. Ordered this morning, I already got an email that it's on its way. Great service, Highlight Crafts. You are the best. Absolutely. Julie Allen says they are. And Sam is the best manager. Do you know what? That girl is amazing. If I could take her home, I would. Carol D says, Mel, sorry, scan and cut question. When I scan to cut data and go to save, I only have the first 2 boxes. I don't have the third one. And the one you used to put the lines in the poppet, I don't have. Okay, that's interesting. Is your machine up to date? And if the answer to that is yes, I need you... This is when you're doing scan to cut data, right? Okay, I need you to email. Can you put this in the chat, please, Lily? Capital U, capital K, capital S, and then support. Well, the S is the support. At, you're right, you did it, didn't you? I knew you'd done that. And then it's at capital S scan and cut .eu, because I have no idea why that's not there. There's no reason for it not to be there because it's always been there. So I need you to email brother about that one, please. Yes, absolutely. Anything like that, just let me know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that at all. That's weird. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, brother will sort it out. Will you let me know when they do? And please feel free to copy me in. mel@highlightcrafts.com. Right, let's talk these, because these are your ceramics. Now, these will be fabulous with these pens, so you could decorate them all up. What I would do then is get a piece of card and measure the width of the depth of this and there, and then make a little roof to go on top of, because they'd be really cute. Then put your tea lights in. These are going on my windowsill at Christmas because I'm doing my whole foliage thing with electric tea lights in. And I think these are going to look absolutely stunning. Now, the price on these is ridiculous. When I went into the range the other day, they had something similar to this and they were $9.99 each. And I actually thought, oh, yeah, we've got those at work. Now look at the price on your screen. $10.99 for 4. That's bonkers. And you'll still get your discount. So after your discount, if your discount takes off that 99p, it's £2.50. So that's a gift. And that, we've got 4 gifts there and 4 projects to play around with and paint. They're brilliant, aren't they? 4 of them for $10.99. Please don't miss out on those. Haven't we got lots of them, Lily?
Yeah, we've got plenty.
Okay, we've got plenty of those. Perfect, right? Those. Love those. Right, let's have a look at these markers. Now, these work beautifully with the glass and ceramic ones, but they also work... Why do we never open boxes? It drives me crazy. Stuff in plastic bags and stuff in boxes. Thinking it. Right. These are brilliant. You can use them on paper, stone, glass, wood, ceramic, all sorts of different things. Now this, look at that lot. Oh, that colour palette. Love that. Shop marker, wow. They should be $23.99, which works out at £1 a pen, which in my eyes is good value. However, you're paying $11.99 for 24 multi-surface markers. That's mad, but brilliant for you. So if you want something, these, I bought these for Alice last Christmas. She uses these all the time. She loves them. And I pinch them off her to do stuff with as well. But these, that's a cracking price. That, absolutely fabulous. You've also got a really good white in there as well. And the colour palette is lovely. We use these on one of the Doncaster workshops that we did and everybody loved them. So please don't miss out on those. Well, they're $11.99 for 24 multi-surface markers. I think we've done everything. I don't know what Katie's been on upstairs, but I wanted to keep taking it. Right, shall we do Pictionary? Lily, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I don't mind either way.
All right, I'll go first.
Go on, then.
Right, we're doing two. I'm doing one and Lily's doing one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jane's picked the words, and I've got 30 seconds, Lily. Get a timer on. Get a timer on your phone. 30 seconds. The winner of this is going to get 500 points. Told you, should have taken me to Glasgow.
No, I've got to find a timer.
On the phone?
It is my phone, just to clarify.
It's your phone and you have to find the timer.
Yes.
You've not got an alarm clock?
Yeah, I've got
Right,
it. Oh,
what's your
I've
alarm?
found it. I've
What's
got
the
it.
timer?
Right. Are you ready? You know when I said I don't like technology?
30 years younger than me, and you don't know where the blinking clock is on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready, go.
Right, go.
Right, so, let's have a think about this. I'm not very good at drum wrangling, that's not right. Let me think. I can't think of what it looks like. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm going to draw it. All right, so I'm going to do this.
You're halfway through.
Like that. Right? Now, it's not the
10
person.
seconds.
Lily, be nice because you're doing it now. That's
Right.
not right.
4, 3. Do you want extra time?
Go again.
I can't. I have no pictures in my head. Do you know what? I never thought it was a thing till I came and worked here. And now, right, Melanie, concentrate.
Should we
you've got
disregard the timer?
you know, you've got the little nose there, and then it comes up like that, with its little head like that. And then, I can't draw that. Can you draw a mouse, Jane?
My drawing will be worse than yours, Mel.
No, honestly. I'm going to do the famous
I'd go with that one.
The famous mouse.
That's the
how
second
it is.
time.
I know, well, I've done it once. I might as well do it again, Lily. It's not going to make any difference. Right. It's not Mickey. It's the second word. Told you I couldn't draw. It's a Lily deserves that big one. Right. Now then. This is definitely coming home with me because my daughter-in-law, Sammy, absolutely loves nail art. She's just done a course on it. She's not very well and she wants to be able to do something from home. This is brilliant. Now, we brought you this probably a few months ago now with our lovely Amanda, just so that you know I've spoken to her today. She had a bit of a rough day yesterday because she had surgery, but she was back on the ward last night. She messaged me last night and I've messaged her today. So she's all right. I've told you everybody's sending the love. Right, but going back to Amanda, she's a trained nail technician. So Stephanie said to her, what do you think of this quality of this product? She said, yeah, it's really, really, really good. So these are a gel polish. So you will need to set them underneath a UV light. I don't think you could do it with your torch, could you?
Possibly not. I don't think it'd be strong
I think
enough.
you need one of those things that goes in there. All right, so
Yeah.
you put your nails in like if you go to the nail salon. But what I love about these is they're perfect for this time of year. These colours are really special. You're getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 colours, including a white. but you can do all your nail art. Now, if you go on YouTube, you will find thousands of videos on nail art. Look how fine that brush is. They're brilliant. Look at that colour. Now, this is definitely going in Sammy's Christmas stocking, because I think at that price, it's a stocking filler. But what I really love about this right now is the colours for this time of year, because we're coming into autumn. Our lovely Laura, there's another one's gone on poorly today. What's going on in this building? Yeah, she suddenly felt really faint and sick, so she went home. Look at these colours. Aren't they stunning? Now, our lovely Laura has every fingernail painted differently. Different colour for autumn. It looks amazing. But if you want to, if you fancy this, or you know somebody that loves just doing nail art, then this is a brilliant, brilliant price. So instead of being $34.98, which I still think is a steal for that, because let me tell you, because during lockdown we had to do our own nails. That is a phenomenal price. You're getting that, but you're also getting the no wipe top coat. So you've got your top coat to seal it all, UV and LED gel polish, and you soak it off with acetone. And then you're also going to get a really good quality nail file, like the ones that they use in the salon. $17.99 is going to get you your 12 polishes, your top coat, and your nail file. That is a brilliant, brilliant deal. Right, now then, any of you make cakes? We've got a deal for you on some cake making stuff. Well, edible powders. Now, well, Stephanie used to do these when she first started crafting.co.uk, so decades ago now. They used to sell this, and we brought it back, and it's fabulous. We tried TikTok once upon a time. Yeah, everyone was going, oh, we need to do TikTok, you need to do TikTok. We did it, it was a disaster. But we did one TikTok that went viral, and it was Stephanie. Seriously, she went to Tesco's, she bought some cupcakes pre-made, bought some ready rolled out icing, cut it with a cookie cutter, put it on top, stencil over the top, and then went through with this. It went bonkers. So these are the edible powders. Now, are you getting all of it?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I thought I was looking through for the powders. It's all of it.
Flipping heck, this is really good. Right, so you're going to get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 powders. Really? 2 little spoons. Then you get, good grief, I can see that happening. Then you get all of your cake making tools, but you can use them with your clay. That's what I'd be using them with, clay. But you get all your cake shaping tools, and you get a full set of brushes that also has an embossing tool in there as well. So if you are somebody that loves baking, wants to add edible powders, maybe you don't even bake. I've got that in my pocket. Sorry, my brain is really random. I just stood there and I thought, why is my stomach sticking out like that? Just for the board. Oh dear. You will get all of that. Are you all right there, Jane? Yeah. Now then, that is a brilliant, brilliant price. Cake decorating products are really expensive. This is fabulous. So if you've got a scan and cut your own stencils, personalise it, and then use your edible powders through it. Now, we only have 4 sets of this left. So if you want one, please put it into your basket. Think about your Christmas cake. Oh, if you're on the journey with Stephanie's painting, you could paint with your edible powders on your Christmas cakes.
How posh would they look?
Wouldn't they? How amazing would that be? That'd be cool. I'll tell you what else would be cool. I'm going to try this year. I don't like mince pies, but Mick loves them. But I'm going to try making mince pies with the mincemeat inside and the icing on the top, like rolled icing on the top. Those, seriously guys, really expensive and a really good quality. Stephanie's used them for a long time. And I think that colour is beautiful. Look at that rose gold. I mean, that's stunning. Well, I might have to have a go with that. I wasn't going to buy anything else today because I spent a small fortune. Right, so all 16 powders, all of your tools, those you'll definitely use with your clay. They'd be fabulous with your clay. And all of those brushes for $34.99 before your club discount, which is incredible value for money. Now, another thing that's really exciting, tomorrow, Lily, you know the baubles that we've got as the deal of the day, or the web deal of the day?
Yeah.
They're not flat, are they?
Don't think so. I've not seen
I think
them.
they're open. Do you know?
No idea. I've not seen that one.
I think they are. I think they're a heart shape, and then you can take the top off and put stuff inside. So this is why I'm telling you that. We have got a brilliant deal on the special glue. I love this product. It's really clever. And if you're like me and you're not good with glitter, this is a brilliant glue to use. So you take your bauble, take the little cap off, put some of that inside the bauble and swill it round so it coats the inside, and then turn it upside down and put all the excess back in there. You don't need a lot at all. Then you can put glitter in there, swill that round and it all sticks to that glue, and it reinvigorates all your baubles, or it makes your new ones look amazing. Then you could take one of our stickers. Did I say new stickers?
Did you say new stickers?
And put them on front of the bauble, and that would look amazing. This is brilliant. If you want to do something with the kids over half term, get some of our clear baubles and do that, because it's like magic. First time I did that with Alice, she was like, how does that work? Because it doesn't look like a glue. Look how liquid it is. It's an amazing product. Now, you're buying 3 and you're getting 2 free. So if you're somebody that makes and sells, or you want to make baubles to gift for Christmas, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Then this would be perfect. I said that to Andrew before I left. You need to do baubles with the baby's face on. He sent me pictures today. She's lovely, clean.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, there's one where she's really grumpy, like a dad.
Oh,
And then there's
I
one
never
where she's
don't know what
really
you mean.
smiley, and Andrew's having a ball, being at home and being a dad, which we're all very happy about. Love that. Right, now then, I've got a thing about these. I was like, what are they? These are fabulous. Now, if you make bath bombs, you can use them for these. If you make hot chocolate bombs, you can use them for that. But imagine that with some of your little characters in. So if you've got the stickers, you know, these look stickers, you know, when we do the smaller elements, stick them onto a piece of construction weight acetate, and then cut round them. And then you can put a little, like a little tab at the bottom and stick them inside there so they glue into the base. Then put your faux snow in, and when you shake it, it'll look like one of those snow globes when you were a kid. I love these. I think these are absolutely fabulous. How cool are they? They're good, aren't they? Also reminds me of that frustration thing that you used to have when you were a kid.
Yes.
Gosh,
I don't think Lily liked that game. She's quite vocal when she doesn't like something, it's all Lily. But that is fabulous, isn't it? Look at that. And you get 25 of them for $9.99. Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Love them. Right, don't miss out on those. Right, let's have a look, see if we've got any more people talking to us. It's not a bear, it's a mouse. I know I'm rubbish. It does look like a bear, to be fair, but it's not a bear, it's a mouse. Right, I bought the bauble set last year, had a pot of that glue in each set, and only used half a bottle for 12 baubles, says Karen Ann Smith. Thank you for that, Karen. It is brilliant, aren't they? I put a circle, oh, Pauline. I put a circle of homemade almond paste under the lid of the mince pies. Pastry is my late dad's recipe. Everyone says how lovely it is. Oh, Pauline, I might need to have a go at that. And then she says, my late dad was a baker. We have bakers in our family too. And I have all of his bone cake decorating tools. He's been gone 22 years and he was 81 when he passed. So they are very old. I know, but how sentimental is that, right? Oh, says Pauline, what's the diameter of the domes, please? Right, let me find a ruler. Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to go inside to inside of the lip. So, why do rulers just not start at the end?
I don't know.
I have a metal ruler that does. And it's something else I need to reinvent when I retire. First thing is baby car seats. Second thing is sweetener dispensers. 65 mil. Pauline, 65 millimetres across. Aren't they cool? I think these are great. Aren't they fabulous? Brilliant. Right, what else can you use the glue for? It's mainly used to go onto a non-porous surface because it's so liquid. So I would say baubles more than anything else. That's what it was designed for. I'm trying to think what else. I bet it would work on the ceramic houses. If you put it on there, but you need the thinnest layer, and most of it goes back into that pot. So that's what I would say about that. Then we've got, let's have a look, Pauline, and I don't like mince pies, but I might quite fancy those. Right, no more questions. Oh, hang on, no more questions. Lovely. Right, we're doing a good job then. We're all right, we're on it. Right, Lily, Pictionary,
Yeah. Yeah.
your turn.
My turn.
My turn to give you grief.
Yeah, come on, heckle me all you like. One final look. There
At
we
the
go.
mouse. Mouse.
There.
Don't, Lily, because you'll confuse them. That's
Sorry,
not
everybody.
fair. They're going to win 500 points. They can get it right, not wrong.
Well, I'll do better with mine, but we'll see. Right.
Carol Ann Smith says, I use it, the glue and glitter, and I used it to add glitter, and you don't get any clumps. No, you're quite right, you don't. Right, Lily. Ready?
Right, yeah.
Steady. Go.
Right, okay. Dear. Looks a lot better in my head, Mel, this did.
Yeah, at least you've got pictures in your head. Try drawing it without a picture in your head. Oh yeah, that's looking quite good.
That, yeah.
That's good. I want to draw that.
I'll go with that.
Right, just
And then just as a little embellishment. There you
there you
go.
go. That's like me when I'm stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I'll tell you what. I bet the glue would have gone that.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
I do love these. I think they're brilliant. You know, it's just, it's something, you just look at it and you think, genius. Why didn't I think of that? I love that. It's a little snow globe. I still have one of those little shaker ones. You know, when you used to shake it and then all the snow looked like it was coming down. I still got that from when I was little. That must be, gosh, 50 odd years old, that. But that, I think, is fabulous. Don't miss out on those. Right, now then, if you're looking for a gift for somebody, this is brilliant. So this is from the brand of Creative, and they are a phenomenal company. So you can create a keyring. So you're getting everything in the kit, including a QR code where you can get more inspiration. Your template in there, please trace over that. Don't just cut it out of here because you'll find there's probably more instructions on the back. Lesson learnt. Mel did that. You've got pictures and words. You've got both of your cottons in there. You've got your Aida and your linen. You've got your threads. You've got your glue. And you've got your little key ring itself. All right, so you've got that. Now, on top of that, we're also going to give you the punch needle. So you can then continue on your journey with this. And you're also going to get, that's a really good quality embroidery hoop. Wow. Right, okay, so there's embroidery hoops and then there's creative embroidery hoops. That is brilliant. Look how it's riveted onto there and the quality of that fitting there. That's fabulous. Even the wood feels really lovely. You can get some that are really rubbish. Neil said naughty word there, but I'd stop myself. This, brilliant gift for somebody for Christmas. Shop Embroider, $14.99 for all of it. So if you wanted to have a go, you could keep those two and then gift somebody that. But you'll need your tool and that and your hoop. Good, isn't it? Love it. Right, now then, we also have, oh, I know what we need to do. We haven't done the downloads, have we? Mm-hmm. Today, we launched brand new rice paper downloads. Oh, David was beside himself. So I'm going to show you these. Now, they're on a 3 for 2, but the whole thing, right across the website on the mini downloads, they're all 3 for 2. I bought all 6 because I couldn't decide. Right, so let's start with this one. This is your farmyard. This is like looking out our back garden. So you've got all your animals in here. Love these. I think these will be fabulous in a kitchen, a country kitchen. These would look great. Aren't they beautiful? I love the little piglets, I have to say. And David said he used to work on a farm, only for a year, and he used to have to carry the piglets from one side of the pen to the other. He said, and the squeal was mad. Look at the collar. Now, I'll tell you what I would use these for, my 2 Red Robins, because I think they're absolutely perfect for that. So you get 10 portrait, and then you get 5 landscape. Aren't they gorgeous? That one in the middle is particularly pretty. I love the colours in that. Aren't they gorgeous? Fantastic, aren't they? So that's your first one. That one is Shop Farm. Now, they're all $9.99 before you discount. They're also instant because they're digital, which also means that there's no postage. So all the good stuff. Right, next one. Flowers and a butterfly. Oh, bugs. Wendy Corbett, if you're watching, look away. She's scared of bugs. Just made them take the spiders down from tomorrow.
Oh.
Because in case people have a phobia, it's not nice, is it?
No.
Look at these with the ladybirds on. Aren't they glorious? Now, obviously, they're all A4. It says rice paper designs. I love that with the bees on. It says that they're rice papers design. Of course, you can print them on whatever medium you want to print them on to. But they are absolutely stunning. Now, look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah.
And that one,
How have I not seen these?
I don't know. But go out and buy inexpensive diaries, notebooks, anything like that. Cover them with these. Aren't they gorgeous? Right, next one. Reminds me of L'Occitane and France. The Provence. Look at this. Look at that one with the vineyard. They're gorgeous, aren't they? With the lavenders in. Yeah, I couldn't choose. I was like, I can't choose. And what we're doing now, instead of bringing you a collection that has 60 papers in, we bring you several different ones with 15 in each so that you can pick and mix which ones you prefer. And I love that because, I mean, everybody knows I bought Stamperia paper and it's cost me an absolute fortune. And first of all, there's some I don't want to use because they're too nice. And I always have my favourites, and then I use my favourites, and then they run out, and then I have to go and buy a whole full pad again. This way, it means you get a small selection of 15, but over a really eclectic genre, if you like. So we've got some with lavender, some with, all sorts of different ones. Go and check them out on the website as well. Right, the number one, leading one today has been Gonks. I don't know why I'm not surprised, but I'm not surprised. These are fabulous. Now, Stephanie printed them onto rice paper during the show at lunchtime, and she painted on it with the deal of the day. It looks incredible. So the pearlescent paint on top of these, just to add your highlights, is absolutely fabulous. Please don't miss out on that deal of the day. If you're getting that, please get this because the rice papers look amazing. Then, look at those. Lily, have you got that card you made?
Have a look for it.
Don't know where it is. Aren't they fabulous? Look at them. Do you love a gonk? Look at that. Oh, they're fantastic. I think they're
Oh, they're
absolutely amazing, aren't they? Love them.
Yeah, they're
Absolutely
cute like those.
love them. And I'm thinking about this now. So if you think about this, yeah, if you cut that out, like physically cut it out, and then scanned it into your scan and cut, and then put it into your printer, you could then print off just those by themselves. That's a game changer. I love that with the train as well. You got it there? No, I can't find it. That's how your stuff goes. I don't know where it goes in this place, but it disappears. Right, now then, this was David's favourite. If you want a nostalgic, traditional, old-fashioned Christmas, I know,
Yes.
Jane, isn't it lovely? Aren't these just exquisite? I love them. That is my favourite. Because my granddad always used to do that to us at Christmas Day, read us a story, and then within 10 minutes of finishing it, he was snoring in the chair. Every year, without fail. Look at that with the tea service on there. Aren't they glorious? Look. I remember going for a walk like that with my mum and dad, and a guy came out and he said, please be careful because you're walking on the top of the cars. It was that deep. Couldn't see the cars. honestly. And then on this side, this is beautiful, look at that. Aren't they absolutely delicious? David said that's like The Cottage in the Holiday. Have you ever seen
Yes,
the film
I
The
love that
Holiday?
film.
I do too. Jude Law in that.
Oh,
That's something special, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep, one of them.
Yep. I could watch that.
There aren't
every
many
day of the
people
week.
like that for me, but he is one of them. And then that, especially in that film.
Yes.
Now, my favourite. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I've changed all my decoration plans now this year. How about this? I know, Jane. Steampunk Christmas. Well, it's a very subtle, very gentle steampunk. It's not dirty and dark and grungy, but look at this. Now, I was saying,
very
I bought the Lady Vagabond Stamperia. I must have spent at least £250 on that paper. I've bought it that many times because I wanted to do so much with it. This Santa there is absolutely phenomenal. Look at him. And David digitally cut him out on Minecraft Studio today, and then printed it on a sticker and put it onto a wine box. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely. Look at that with a blimp. They're amazing, aren't they? If you've got the Quirky Bird Fearless Fairy collection, this is amazing. Look at that clock tower. Can't get over how good these rice papers are. We just seem to get better and better. I haven't bought any Stamperia at all since we started working and doing these. Look at this. Aren't they just phenomenal? That mechanical reindeer is amazing. And then you've got the gentleman and the lady down there. So, Christmas, all my baubles on my Christmas tree this year are going to be with this, because I just fell in love with it. It took my breath away, and there's not much does that. When you've been in this industry as long as I have, you're like, yes, in it before, that, wow. And they're on a 3 for 2. Now, I'm just going to go back to this deal of the day, because this is perfect. Sorry, Jen, I'm moving around to make some room. This is phenomenal. So, how long have I got? I haven't got very long, have I? You're going to get all of this. So you get 30 sheets of your A4 300 GSM cold press watercolour card. Wonderful product, that. Really good quality from an artist brand of Mozart. You're then going to get 15 sheets of A4 black watercolour card, which is amazing. Here's the one that I had before. I'll show you this that Stephanie did earlier on. Look at the colour in that, and look how it dries. Remember at the beginning when I did the colour, that blue with that one little bit of paint? Look at that. Look how it shimmers and shines. It's stunning. But, oh gosh, I wanted to show you this because Stephanie painted this with acrylic paint. And then today she went over it with the pearlescent paints. These are phenomenal. Look at that. Look at the sheen that it just adds to that paintwork. I mean, they're just incredible quality, and I can't get over the price. Sometimes you see something you're like, can't be that good at that price, Mel. Seriously, it is. I was blown away by the sales director came to see us from Royal Langnickel, and I was like, how are you doing it for that? He's like, we just do. Brilliant, right? So you're going to get your black watercolour card. You're then going to get your paint palette so you can mix. You're also going to get your 6 water brushes from Craftmaster. Best water brushes ever, because they've got that long barrel, so you're not constantly getting up and down to fill your water brush. They've got a little push button at the side, and they've got a valve in. And you get 3 that have, one that has a nib about that wide, a flat one slightly narrower and slightly narrower again, and then you get a large round brush, and then medium, and then small again. But they are brilliant. Just remember that when you're using water brush pens, you tighten them and untighten them in the opposite direction to normal, because that throws everybody. They're like, what do I do? You have to turn it the opposite way. So when you're using it, it doesn't unscrew and you don't get water everywhere. But for me, the product of the day is these paints. Now, I looked at these and I thought exactly what you might think. Yeah, I'm not sure about those. I don't think they're going to be that good at that price. But then I remembered that they're from Royal and Langnickel. And Royal and Langnickel are a renowned worldwide artist brand that have been around for a long time. You're going to get 28 paints and the brush. So you're going to get all of those brand new paints to us today. Those, that, palette, black watercolour card, regular watercolour card for $24.99 before your discount. Why would you not, right? It's fabulous. Even if you only ever use these just to highlight your rice papers or your downloads. Seriously, guys, this quality of this paint is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, and they're lovely colour palette. It's not very often you see colours like this in watercolour. They're usually quite vibrant, but these are stunning, and yet they still work brilliantly on black. That's what blew my mind today. If I just show you this from this morning, Stephanie literally just put the paint into there and then just literally put the brush of the brush, I guess, down on black. Look at the quality of those colours on black. But they don't just have to be used on black, they're just as lovely on white. That was the tiniest amount of paint. Look how you can drag that out. That's down to the quality of that paint and the pigment that is inside it. Please don't miss out on this. Price will go back up tonight at 1 minute to midnight. So please don't miss out on that. That is a phenomenal. I can't believe we're doing it at that price.
It's mad.
When you think the watercolour pad is $24.99, you're not paying for anything else. And anything else is the brand new paints that we've got today. Brilliant. Right, Lily, shall we draw a winner?
Absolutely.
500 points. Doesn't mean a little monkey.
500 points.
Points is going to Jackie Briscoe. Well done, Jackie.
Yay.
Yay, that'll be nice, won't it? There you are, love. Keep an eye out for a message from us, and we'll get those points added to your account. Can I say a massive thank you for today? You've kept us all company. Stephanie's gone up to Glasgow, so it's me and David back to back tomorrow, so that'll be chaos. Can you imagine us two on a holiday? That'll be fabulous. And then on Saturday morning, Friday, it's the same. Is it Friday? What day is it?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Is it? Okay, Friday it's me and David again, and then Saturday it's me and Lily, and we've got a brand new launch, brand new look stickers. But tomorrow morning, don't be late, Crackle special. See you there.